know better than this.
Okay, well, I'm calling my PBA.
You know there's lots of stairs here. Rebecca, stairs here.
No, I'm getting my... Okay, give me a second.
We're not going to give you a...
Yes, you are. I'm calling my PBA
I
rep.
don't give a
I don't know who you're screaming at. What the are you doing? What are you doing?
Some thought the badge made them untouchable, but they underestimated who they were dealing with.
What's your name and badge number?
For what?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Okay.
I have you recorded doing 80 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone. Okay. No headlights, no sirens. Get over here. Get your sergeant over here.
And I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy. I want a sergeant here.
Step out.
I want a sergeant
Step
here.
out, and you're gonna get tased.
In these explosive cases, razor-sharp suspects flipped the script, exposing corrupt cops using nothing but brains, strategy, and evidence.
Morning, Sergeant Jackson, St. Charles PD. How you doing?
Morning, sir.
Looks like your registration's suspended.
Really?
Yeah. Who do you work for?
I'm retired out of New York.
Alrighty, unfortunately here at St. Charles, you are suspended, so we're gonna have to take you in, okay? Do me a favor and turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
So it's away.
These are the cases of so-called untouchable officers who get outplayed by smart individuals. Before we begin, take a look at this shocking case from Wisconsin. A corrupt officer had been engaging in illegal activities. To track him and gather solid evidence, an undercover operation was set up. During the investigation, some disturbing information about him was uncovered involving minors. The officer was arrested and dismissed from the department. He is now facing jail time.
When I tell you to, you're going to pick a foot of your choosing, left or right, all right?
A Santa Fe police officer arrived at her workstation on February 11th, 2026. What was concerning was that she drove there while possibly intoxicated, prompting a DUI investigation.
Hey, Marine. Take a deep breath. Take a minute and catch your breath, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm just putting you guys through this.
Let's not jump to conclusions, okay? Let's just start with one thing at a time, okay? So what happened earlier?
A lot.
Okay, what's a lot?
Recent breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Even before that, breakup with my baby daddy. And It's been a lot.
I understand.
I don't tell a lot of people a lot of stuff because I don't like them to know.
I understand. It's your personal life, okay? Obviously, I can smell the alcohol, okay?
I'm not gonna deny either.
I know. I'm not asking you to, okay? I have to get through everything, alright? I can smell the alcohol, I can see your eyes I see you've been crying, but I can also see that they're a little bloodshot and watery, alright? Did you have any alcohol tonight?
Yes, of course I did.
You did? Okay. What did you drink?
Coors Light.
Coors Light? 2 tall boys. What? How
The 24 ounce.
24 ounces, 2 of them? Okay, well, how long ago did you drink those?
About 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock? Okay. And when did you have your last drink? Do you know?
About 6:30.
6:30?
Yes.
Okay.
Not on me, I know. I should have known better. I was coming into work.
That's okay.
Sorry.
So you had 2 tall boys around 6:30 prior to coming to work, okay?
Yes.
Did you...
Throughout the day, I was drinking.
Throughout the day as well, so... Would that be more than just the 2 tall boys?
Yes.
Okay. Overall, what would you say you drank?
Maybe...
A 6-pack? Okay. When did you start drinking?
11.
11? Okay. And you had your last one around 6:30? Mm-hmm. And was it a 6-pack of 24 ounces? All 6 of them were 24 ounces?
No. Just the 2 24 ounces and then between them and their like
Okay. And then when did you leave for work?
Honestly, don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Where were you driving from?
My home.
Which is okay. So and then you drove to the office. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I had already missed and.
Okay. Would you do field sobriety tests? Would you be willing to do those?
As the officer conducted the evaluation to determine if she was fit to drive, he realized the woman had other plans.
Try to keep your hands down at your sides, heels and toes together, alright? You have any serious brain injuries?
No.
Any issues walking, turning, or balancing?
Just the 6 pins and the plate in my right knee.
In your right knee? Okay. How long ago was that injury?
2016.
26. Okay. But you've been okay since? You've been relatively healthy?
Relatively.
Okay. I know you're cold. Try to get through this.
I know.
Hands down at your sides, right? You see my finger? I'm going to have you follow my finger with your eyes only. Try to tilt your head up for me a little bit, alright? Just follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. You understand?
Sorry.
It's okay. You're gonna follow my finger up, okay?
Despite the woman's efforts to deceive the officer during the next test, and despite the officer explaining the procedures step by step, he stayed close and focused, knowing it wasn't easy to lie to the police.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. For this next test, I'm going to have you stand with your heels and toes together, hands down at your sides. Stay in this position until I tell you to move, okay? When I tell you to, you're going to pick a foot of your choosing, left or right, alright? You're going to pick that foot 6 inches up off the ground, approximately the size of a Coke can. You're going to raise that foot, keep your hands down at your sides, legs straight with your foot parallel to the ground and your toe pointed. You're going to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? Do you understand? Okay, do you have any questions? No? You can begin when you're ready.
1001, 1002, 1003.
Make sure to look down at your toe.
1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024,
You can stop. Just go ahead and have it over there and have a seat. Yeah.
The woman, as a police officer, should have known better but still chose the worst option. However, the test was not over yet.
Alright, Marine. I'm going to place you under arrest for DUI, okay? Yeah, I'll talk to them in a minute. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? I know we're gonna try to figure out if your kids, how to handle your kids and everything, okay? You're fine. You don't have anything on you?
No. Don't.
I'm just gonna check.
Besides the.
I'm just gonna check really quick, okay?
Yeah, that's. That might be good.
Sounds
Or my
feels like
AirPods. It's my AirPods.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead and step up. I know it's a little bit of a step. I got you. Sit tight for a minute, okay? Alright. Maureen,
Yes.
listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important, okay? You're under arrest for a DUI. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have a right to a reasonable opportunity or to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take the breath test? Okay. I'm going to read you the refusal portion, okay? Just so you're aware. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. You already agreed. Go ahead and look at me. Open up your mouth. Lift your tongue up. Perfect. I have your phone, okay?
Yeah, my phone.
Yeah. Who's with your kids right now?
Her dad.
Both? All your kids are taken care of for the night.
My daughter. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go let them know. And so your kid is with your mom?
Her dad.
Her dad? Okay. In Rio?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'll let them know and then we'll head to the office, okay?
At the station, she completed a breath test while officers documented the case, concluding a serious incident involving a law enforcement officer. Maybe it would be a learning lesson for her.
All right. Deep breath in. You can stop. One more time, okay? Nope, hold on. Deep breath in. Stop. Come on, I'll have you sit there. I'll turn the light on and crack the door.
The officer was charged with aggravated DWI and placed on administrative duty. In our next case, being a cop doesn't make you immune to jealousy or to the consequences of threatening your ex's house. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up.
What the are you doing? What are you doing? Are you
Stop resisting.
Are you kidding me?
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. You
Don't put your
just
hands behind
came
your back.
and grabbed my neck. Get off of me.
An off-duty officer seemed to believe the rules didn't apply to her on April 25, 2025, after she got upset with her ex-boyfriend, leading to a heated argument. Things escalated when she threatened him, and the police responded to resolve the issue.
Yeah, Sarge. Rebecca.
Yeah, no, I think you should.
Rebecca, come on, stay out here for a minute. I need you to do me a solid here and just stop making
calling
this
my
more-
brother.
all right, stop making this as harder than it's gotta be.
You need to come here right now. Because I just snapped. Well, I just smashed his front door in.
Smashed the front door. Oh, she's right here.
I'm literally here. I'm not a problem. If he wasn't a liar and didn't have all my belongings in here and my dog, we wouldn't have a problem. I'm calling my mother right
I
now.
don't care. You're under arrest.
Well, for what? Criminal mischief?
Yeah, and breaking in.
So criminal
Burglary.
mischief isn't an arrestable offense.
Rebecca.
Hold on. First of all,
Rebecca, stop. Please stop. You're making this a lot harder than it's gotta be.
okay, give me a second.
We're not going to give you a
Yes, you are. I'm calling my PBA rep. I don't know who you're screaming at. What the are you doing? What are you doing? Are you
Stop resisting.
Are you kidding
Stop
me?
resisting. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. You
Don't put your
just
hands behind your
came
back.
and grabbed my neck. Get off of me.
The woman, identified as Rebecca, was openly belligerent, leaving officers with no choice but to enforce consequences. Acting this way in front of law enforcement carries serious repercussions, and her behavior ensured she would face them.
Take it easy.
Kyle,
Rebecca, just take a deep breath. Stop.
I'm
Stop.
fine. I was just calling my PBA rep. Give me my phone so I can call my mother.
You can call her at the station.
No, you can give me my phone now.
Grab DV paperwork. Yeah.
I want my dog. I want my dog. Kyle, I want my dog.
Kyle, remove yourself.
All right. Rebecca, just stop. Be smart.
No, I want my dog.
Escort, let's go.
I said remove myself. I don't know what that means, but.
Burn the house down next. Jesus.
Rebecca, stop talking. Stop talking. Please stop talking.
At least my hair is nice. Get down.
Alright, someone else want to grab this
Oh,
paper?
we need the paperwork here?
Is anyone going to meet me back at the station?
Kyle, go.
I'll meet you at the station.
Alright, so I'm Patrolman Zolvets. I don't think we ever met, but I got your phone. Is there anything else you need?
I need someone to remove my car from this place. And with my car, I need my dog. And probably the best person to call is my brother or my sister.
Okay. I'm just going to transport you.
My mom might be able to take my dog, but I tried calling her, but that's when Brian decided to manhandle me.
Alright,
When I decided to try to call my mom.
When we get down to the police station, we'll
Okay.
make a call, alright?
Yep, that's fine.
Rebecca was charged with home invasion burglary, 2 counts of assault, 2 counts of criminal mischief, and making terroristic threats. Our next suspect proves that just because you look the part of a police officer doesn't mean you can bluff your way past real law enforcement.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Don't worry about that.
Well, I thought the cop was out here yesterday.
On September 13th, 2024, officers in Christian County, Illinois, responded to a report of a suspicious man in a police-style uniform watching a school bus stop, raising concerns about his intentions.
Okay, my look here. Okay, well, don't reach for it, okay?
Okay, is your name Snow?
Yeah.
Okay, is this a real firearm, Mr. Snow?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, put your hands up top of
Put
your
your
head.
hands up here. Come on the back of your head and turn around. Stay just like that. Okay, you got any other weapons on you? You have a pocket knife? Where's the pocket knife at? All right, don't move. He's got a knife in his right pocket. Cool. Keep your hands up here.
Any other weapons, sir?
No.
Okay. Kind of curious why you're dressed like this, like you're some kind of law enforcement agent and holding a firearm at the handcuffs.
So I normally do around this around here. All right, listen to me. At this time, you're not under arrest right this second, but you are going to be detained, okay? So my boy's coming in on the bus. Okay. All right. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Okay. We've been having issues with the neighbors. That's why I wear the body camera. Because one of your guys told us to report. Yeah. Anytime she does something, to report it. That's what we've been doing. Right.
You did Mirandize him?
No, I said go ahead.
Okay. Snow, you have the right to remain silent. Okay. Anything you say can be used against you, court of law.
I need the keys to the dog kennel from my...
Okay, in a minute.
As officers took a closer look, the details became even more shocking. At this point, the officers' doubts grew about whether he was actually dealing with a law enforcement professional or not.
I've had it for quite a while. It's an old Elvis Presley thing. I'm a big Elvis fan. I never carry it outside of my pocket. I just leave it clipped to my pocket inside. The badge goes inside my pocket. You understand where we're coming from, though? You got a body camera on, you got a duty belt on, you got a gun, which, as far as I know, you're not supposed to have on you. You have a badge, because you don't have a valid FOID, so you can't have a gun. Correct? No, I don't. And you know you don't have a valid FOID, but yet you're carrying a pistol on yourself.
So you got priors for impersonating a public official?
You want to go down there and take care of that? Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, about that. What's going on? Well, we're dealing with Mr. Snow.
Step back here.
Be with him, okay? What's your name? Dickie Smith. I'm Dickie. Dickie? Dan knows me. Step over here. I'll talk to you, Dickie. Okay, you want to separate yourself? That's fine. Well, I mean, I don't want to get in your way. Yeah. Well, but there's a kid on the bus. So I want my boy to go get him. That's what I'm saying. So, what is it? Your son? Yes. Okay, and your son released to Dickie? Yes. You want to go get the kid then? Yeah. You want to walk around the other way? Okay. No, I'm saying you can walk down this way, but when you get the kid, walk around the other way. Yeah. He doesn't have to come by here. Yeah. So you can take it? Yeah. Can I make a real quick call to my wife? All right. To let her know. Mr. Snow, from everything that you have on you, and everything that we've been told, the reason why we're here is because people say that you've been impersonating a police officer. Okay, you have the badge, you have the gun, you have everything else. That's why we're here. That's why we're out with you. Once we know that you have the firearm on you and you don't have a valid FOID, that's why you were being detained. Once again, listen, you're Mirandized. Okay. So right now you're going to be under arrest. Okay, you're no longer detained. You are under arrest. Okay. You're under arrest for possession of a firearm without a valid FOID, and I'm going to say impersonating a police officer. Because you have everything on you to look like a police officer. I don't tell anybody that I am a cop. Somebody's seen the badge.
That's what we got called here. Because they said they thought you were a police officer, or you're acting like a police officer. So we look into it, and we find you got criminal history with impersonating a public official before. You don't have a FOID card, okay?
But you have a radio, you have a badge, you have a gun, you have handcuffs.
You have handcuffs.
I don't use them for nothing. I just carry them. And I only carry them here on the property. At all, period. Here on the property. You can't even have a gun in your possession. You don't have a valid FOID. And you said you know you don't have a valid FOID a while ago.
Do you have any more firearms in the house?
No.
When questioned about the firearms, the man's demeanor shifted. He glanced around nervously, speaking in hushed tones about someone else nearby. Officers scanned the surroundings, unsure whether they were dealing with a lone impersonator or something more hidden.
I don't. Because my boys were out here shooting target practice yesterday. Come on, I'll show you that. Sure. Where are we going? Oh yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Don't worry about that.
Well, I thought the cop was out here yesterday.
If they're shooting the targets inside your own
there was
fence.
a cop out here yesterday over
No,
here.
we were looking for him yesterday.
Well,
because we've had reports.
Well, what my old lady thought
Yeah.
that one of the neighbors or somebody.
Gotcha.
Because that's just the worst problem neighbor I got. That's why I put up my.
I can tell you this.
So I don't have to deal with it.
It has nothing to do with it.
I know.
Okay.
But, I mean, when they come home, they're always yelling, screaming.
I got you.
Telling my little disabled boy to shut the up because he's trying to play trumpet for band for school.
Gotcha.
So the dude said what he said, and I told him, I said, you tell my son to shut up one more time, I'm going to shut the mouth. That's simple. He shut up and he went in the house. But my boys were out here yesterday, my old lady said, because I was visiting my dad in the nursing home. Now, I would come home, she said, police were out here. And I was like, why? I ain't done nothing wrong. I said, the worst I do is smoke pot on my own time, because it's legal, and I mellow down. You know, that's all I do. Smoke. It's legal. But
As long as you do it the legal way, sure.
I don't smoke it around the kids, and I don't smoke it in the
I'm not
house.
saying you are. You don't have to
I'm
explain
just
it to me.
saying.
I know, but you ain't got to explain it to me.
I don't smoke around the kids. I don't smoke in the house. I smoke out in the or sitting out here or something. But they was part of practice. She thought the kids done something, shot something.
Yeah,
so she come out chewing the kids' and the cop was looking across the yard at her and smiled at her when she said, boy, I'm your mom and you will listen to me.
Gotcha.
And
yep, no,
that's
like
what I
said.
thought yesterday is they was here because my boys were target practicing, and I was like, well, you can't take the BB gun or whatever and go all the way through all three. So I got 3 targets there and 4 targets on the bottom and the fence.
Yeah, but you know why we're here now, so.
Their suspicion deepened when they noticed a non-functioning light bar on his vehicle. With the man's consent, officers inspected the car, each discovery peeling back another layer of a story that was quickly unraveling. What began as a strange report now felt like something far more serious.
Snow that pole you got up front, you got the lights in it. What color are those lights on the light bars?
They don't. The car don't even run.
It doesn't even run?
The color of the light bar, though?
They're blue, or just clear.
They're just all like all white.
Yeah, they don't even work either.
Do you mind if I try turning it on, see if I can get it to work?
They didn't work.
Listen, do they or do they not?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay, do you mind if we try to...
Yeah, I got them off that said they didn't work. I just put them on top of the car and let them sit there.
Yeah, are they plugged in?
No.
The wires aren't plugged in? There's not a box or anything that you use to turn it on with?
No. It's just the white bar called in.
Okay, do you care if I look at it?
I don't know where it plugs into the lighter, but it's...
So it does plug in. Listen,
plugs in, but yeah.
Are they red and blue? You're beating around the bush, my man. Are they red and blue?
Not that I know of.
All right. So you don't mind if we just
No,
go
I
check
don't want you
ourselves?
looking at it. You guys done got me. I mean...
So we got to tow it and get a search warrant for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys gonna tow it, then go ahead.
We'll take you over to the white car down here. Passenger side. So I can check it or not?
Yeah. This one ain't moved in like a couple weeks or something like that. And you can tell, I mean, if it was, that would blow off.
Yeah, radios, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I rebuilt the motor 7 years ago. It's an old Bloomington cop car. You can see it right here. Old Bloomington. It's over here.
Plug those in. Turn them on. You're plugged in. Flip that switch right there. That switch one.
But I don't know if like that. I don't know. I have no idea. I just knew that the way he was the tire.
Do that switch right there with the lighter. Push that lighter all the way in.
What that do it then? It ain't mine.
Yep, they're red and blue. They're on. There's another one on the dash?
Yeah.
When was the last time you used this, Dickie?
That?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that car move in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I ain't lying to you. That's
It's not,
I
we don't have proof that he was using
do
this.
my thing on my cars and shit. I don't try to pay
You
attention.
can't have the lights on, obviously, but
No, but I mean, it's on property.
I
It's on
don't
the
try to
road.
pay attention to what
yeah,
he just
so
said.
that's what I'm saying.
The tire and everything else.
I know, but we have to be able to prove that he was using this car with these lights and everything, which we can't. We can prove that he was standing back there every day in the bus. So I just leave it and...
Michael was charged with armed violence, false personation of a police officer with a firearm, and illegal possession of a firearm. In our next case, a man filming a traffic stop thought he'd score some viral fame until $80,000 reminded him that reality bites harder than YouTube likes.
Sergeant, step out, and you're gonna get tased. Come to get tased. I have a weapon right here.
In Adams County, Colorado, a man was pulled over on February 5th, 2024, after he was recording an officer who was speeding without his lights on.
What's your name and badge number?
For what?
What?
For what? What do you need?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Speeding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have you recorded doing 80 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone.
Okay.
No headlights, no sirens, nonchalantly. Apparently you drive like that all the time. So I wanted to film hypocrisy at its finest.
Okay. License, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm
Yes.
doing nothing. If you're gonna start this, you get your sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your sergeant over
License,
here.
registration.
Get your sergeant over
License,
here.
registration.
Get your sergeant over here.
License?
No, I ain't giving you. Get
pulled
your
o-
sergeant over here.
You pulled over on a traffic stop, so you had to.
I didn't pull over on your traffic
Yes, you
stop.
did.
I pulled over here because I had to answer my phone.
No.
Yeah,
License?
that's exactly why. You're not getting from me. If you're gonna keep this up, get your sergeant out here.
License, registration.
You
proof of
ain't getting
insurance.
from me.
Hey,
You
then
ain't getting from me.
Then now you're obstructing and
No,
I'll
I'm
take you to
not.
jail.
Obstruction is a physical.
No, it's not.
Look, dude, you better get your sergeant out here.
Now you're
Okay?
verbally assaulting
Get your
me.
sergeant out here.
License, registration,
Hey,
proof of
I
insurance.
can do that. I can tell you to. That's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out
License,
here.
registration,
You
proof
ain't
of
getting from me. Get your sergeant out here.
Okay.
I'm asking for your sergeant for the last time.
As the exchange unfolded, the deputy took decisive action. In a matter of moments, the roles shifted, and what Barry believed was a simple act of observation suddenly became something far more serious.
Okay, then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue Adams
Step out.
County.
Step out.
Got it.
Step out.
You better get a. I want a sergeant here.
Step out.
I want a sergeant
Step
here.
out, and you're gonna get tased.
Come to get tased. I have a weapon right here.
Where? What do you have? I'm just gonna secure that in here, okay? You have a CCW?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's a Denver cop, or he's a Denver cop.
And
Really?
I know my rights too, buddy.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You want to get me out of the road here so I don't get run over?
Thank you for being compliant. Greatly appreciated.
Not a problem.
Let me just check your hat real quick.
After the arrest, officers uncovered information about Barry that reframed the entire encounter. The details were unexpected and immediately raised new concerns about what officers were actually dealing with.
I was doing 85 and a 65, and he's just recording hypocrisy at its best. So then I asked him for his license registration because he pulled up on my traffic stop. So I was dealing with him second, and he wouldn't give it to me because he's a Denver cop and he knows his law, his rights.
Is he retired?
I don't know. I didn't even see. I just saw he was a Denver cop. Denver Reserve. So how exactly did he obstruct? Well, that's what we got to clarify. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get it. He came up here. If in all honesty, I should have contacted him sooner, but I didn't. I waited for my traffic stop, so I contacted him. He's video recording me, so I asked him for all of his information. He's like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then
you don't have obstruction.
But when I was trying to get his information here,
right,
he wouldn't give me his information here. He wouldn't identify himself here. It's weak.
Yeah.
It's very weak, and I can care less that I say it on the camera. But and I asked him to step out, and he stepped out lawfully. Just wouldn't identify himself. It's weak, but I got it.
As another officer questioned Barry further, the situation continued to unravel. Each response peeled back another layer, pushing the incident toward an outcome that no one initially anticipated.
I'm driving down 85. I'm leaving Brighton. I'm on my way to the Ford dealership to get my core back on a starter. Okay. I'm doing 65. this guy passes me, and I look at my thing, and I'm doing the speed limit, and he passed me, I mean, pretty aggressively. So I started to go to catch up to him because I wanted to pace him to see how fast he was going. He was going about 80 miles an hour. I recorded it. Like I said, he just passed me and he disappeared. Okay? So my intention was, I've got this on video. I was going to call the station and complain.
Get a hold of me.
Yeah, whoever.
Essentially, that's what we've come to.
Right. So I had no idea where he went, but I turned on 104th to go to the Ford dealership, and he had somebody pulled over, and right at the same time my phone rang. So I noticed that it was the same guy, and I thought, boy, isn't that something if he's given whoever he pulled over a ticket for speeding? Just sat there, and I put my phone out the window to
32. I got eyes on something. Hey, bud, take your hand out of your pocket, please. 32. Hand out of your pocket now. Take your hand out of your pocket. 32. He's off the plane. Take your hand out of your pocket right now. Get your hand out of your pocket. Get on the sidewalk. 32. I'm gonna have one at gunpoint.
Fine. Got his hand kind of in his pocket. Not sure if it's the whole thing. I did talk to a couple of workers over here who said they did not game walk him with a gun.
Get your hand up out of your pocket. Sidewalk.
North B and North 16.
Go on the sidewalk. Please just go on the sidewalk. We don't want to do any of that.
He's telling us to shoot him.
Relax.
and I told him, I want a sergeant. You have no do this. And that officer that's going up to my van right now admitted it. He said, yes, you should be.
That deputy's right there. He's right there with you.
So I'd like these handcuffs off. I'd like to be going. I'd like that guy's the information, and I'd like to go on my way here.
That's gonna happen. So,
and I want an apology.
By the time the truth was fully revealed, the path forward was clear. What began as a man filming a traffic stop ended with consequences few would have predicted.
it's not against the law for someone to videotape your traffic stop. It's not against the law for them to pull to the side of the road. It's not against the law to make a comment. I can't think of any way that would interfere with it.
And
some people.
And I even said to him, at least, if their body cam's on, at least 6 times. When he kept asking me for my stuff, telling me he was going to arrest me for obstruction, I said, I need a supervisor. Before you keep doing this, I'd like a supervisor. And he said no. And then that's when
I called for you on the
and that's when he yanked me out and threw me in handcuffs.
So I'll handle it. It'll be taken care of. I promise you that. I'm not going to let it. It's not going to just go away.
Okay.
It will be handled. I'm sorry. I will apologize for the sheriff's office. I'm sorry it happened. It shouldn't have happened. Like I said, let me go talk to him for a minute, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, here's my business card. Didn't mean it to go this route. Unfortunately, it did. So that is my, my apologies. But so I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
So I will bite my tongue on that response, sir.
Yeah. Am I free to go?
Absolutely, sir.
Well, I'll see you in court.
Okay, sir. Have a great day. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. No, sir. Enjoy your day, sir. Thank you.
What the hell did he just say?
He said, I'm it and to see me in court. And then grabbed his balls and flipped me off.
At the same time as you have it on camera?
Yes.
Stay further away, especially if he's an off-duty cop, really. That's...
He is?
He's a reserve. He comes and does this because he was speeding.
Barry's at Calic was released without any charge, but he later filed a lawsuit and Adams County paid an $80,000 settlement and launched an internal investigation, though no disciplinary action against Deputy Walter Berlin has been disclosed. Our next suspect shows that retired firefighters can pick up more than hoses. It's a badge you really shouldn't have.
Do me a favor and turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
So it's white.
for suspended. What's that?
What happens from here?
We're going to go back and give you a court date and a ticket, and then we'll get you released, okay?
On September 11th, 2025, police in Illinois stopped a vehicle with a suspended registration, but confronting the man revealed a surprising twist.
Sergeant Jackson, St. Charles PD, how you doing?
Morning, sir.
Looks like your registration is suspended.
Really?
Yeah. Do you have your license, proof of insurance?
Can I step out?
Step out?
Yeah, I can reach my wall.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cause any problems.
Yeah, okay.
I'm the same team.
Oh, okay. Who do you work for?
I'm retired out of New York.
Okay.
I come in town for the memorial service.
Oh, okay, cool.
There you go.
Who do you work for right now?
Right now I'm unemployed.
Okay.
That's my ID. I'm starting to have a little anxiety, so I apologize. I'm trying to work with you here. There's an issue with my license.
What's wrong with your license?
Okay. So in New York State, I'm trying to get my license all cleared up and get it transferred out here. For some reason, there's a snafu out in New York. I'm trying to get New York to clarify. New York State is like horrendous getting information from them. Okay. So I'm trying to work with them to try to see if I can't figure out what's going on with it, why there's a hold on it, etc. Okay. There is another licensed operator in the vehicle.
Do you have insurance?
I do, but I don't have it with me. I have the policy. I just recently moved from Rockford, where that address is, to Rock Island. So I've misplaced the paperwork, and I apologize for that. But
who else is in the vehicle?
There's in the front seat, in the front passenger seat, his name is Don. Gentleman that's in the back seat, his first name is. Neither one of them have an operator's license. The girl in the back seat, right behind me, her name is. She is an operator.
Okay.
She does have.
Do you have any kind of credentials from when you worked as a fire, or what was your title there?
I was just a firefighter.
Okay.
So what I do have is me in uniform in front of the station. There's those.
You don't have.
Not on me, no.
Okay.
No, I just come up, like I said, for the 9/11 memorial service that St. Charles is having.
And who's got a license in there?
The female right behind me.
Okay. All right. Why don't you have the seat in the car? Have a seat in the car. Does anybody have IDs on them?
Yeah. It's an old address.
Okay. All right. Do me a favor, hang tight, okay? All right. Come back here. Okay. Where did you work at before? You said in New York?
Yeah, in upstate New York. Yes.
Okay. You don't have any kind of proof of that?
Not on me, no.
Okay. Why wouldn't you carry that on you?
I left earlier this morning. I left about 4 o'clock this morning. I was tired. I just wanted to get up here. 9/11 is very important to me. I was one of the responders at the towers. We assisted in that. So this is the closest place that I can find to do a memorial service. I don't miss memorial services every year.
What department did you work for?
New Hampton.
What's that?
Right there, 5 Mile Point.
Okay. So if you're no longer employed with them, why are you still wearing a uniform?
It's the uniform that I purchased myself. It was a volunteer department.
So you purchased it?
Yes.
The uniform?
Yeah. I only wear it on September 11th, go to the service, have the service.
As the man didn't think he would get pulled over by an officer, he tried to pass himself off with a made-up story. But as he attempted to continue his arrogant tale, fooling the cops wasn't that easy.
So you never been in any kind of trouble or anything besides the license or anything like that? Yeah. Okay, you never been arrested or anything?
I had a violation of order of protection. There was no domestic, but it was a violation of order of protection. But I didn't realize, I walked past my ex-wife's house. She'd filed for an emergency order of protection. Of course, you know how that works. Emergency order of protection, I'm not notified. They agreed to that. I got served. I was on my way back from a hospital. I was heading back home. I didn't realize just simply walking past her house was the violation.
Where was this at, in Illinois?
This is up Rock.
And that's the only time you've ever been arrested? Okay. Never been arrested in New York?
I had charges back in New York State. Oh, Christ, when was that? 2010?
Okay. So when I ask you the question, you ever been arrested? And then you tell me no, or only in Illinois. And then I say New York. Then you say, oh, yeah. Well, what about, yeah, I guess I did in New York.
I understand.
It's not adding up, man. So I need you to be honest.
Okay.
You ever been arrested in New York?
New York State.
Tell me why.
Okay. It was for it's called grand larceny. I let a guy borrow my computer. He used my computer. He downloaded some checks. I didn't know anything about it. I got picked up under New York State law. Because it was my computer, I must have had knowledge. So they picked me up. I served my time. Everything was completely done. I was actually removed from parole early because they never caused any problems. I went to work. I went home. That was it.
That's it. No other states.
New Hampshire, years ago. Years ago. Yeah, I'll talk to you. This department, I purchased it through Gulf.
So if I call them right now, they're going to say they know who you are.
Yeah.
And you used to work there.
I was a volunteer firefighter for them, yes.
Okay, when?
Give me a minute, I'll tell you the years. It was 2018 to I believe, April or so of 2019.
And why do you not work there anymore?
I moved out to Wisconsin.
I'll go ahead and give them a call and you hang out here.
Due to the suspended registration, officers explained he would need to appear in court and receive a citation. They arranged towing and coordinated his companion's arrival at the station. He insisted he meant no trouble while officers documented the encounter.
You are suspended, so we were going to have to take you in, okay? Do me a favor and turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
So what
First suspended. What's that?
What happens from here?
We're going to go back and give you a court date and a ticket, and then we'll get you released, okay?
I'm kidding. Can handle this.
You got anything in the car that you need? Is there anything illegal in the car?
No, there's nothing
Okay.
illegal.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Is there anything that you need out of there?
That's
I know you got your wallet.
No, I don't believe so. I believe I got everything.
He's gonna, Dom's gonna take them, so.
There's a waiting area in this gas station.
You're gonna have to tow the vehicle.
Yeah.
What's it gonna take to get the vehicle back? Like I say, man, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
no,
work
I
with
know.
you, bud.
Well, I know, but when I asked you about if you ever been arrested, kind of me a little bit, right? I mean, we could both.
It wasn't intended, but yeah, I understand.
When I ask you if you've been arrested, you only give me the Illinois stuff. You know, I can look it up. You know that, so there's no sense of doing that,
Well,
right?
That's why I stepped out. You know, it's like this. I'm trying to.
I understand, and honestly, yeah, I'm trying to give you
anxiety.
a lot of benefit about too. It's just you had a chance to be honest with me, you know, and you weren't. So we're gonna wait.
Wasn't my intent.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you.
Like this, I'm trying
Yep.
to little security. We ain't got a whole lot of money, so I'm trying to keep the cost down as best we can. I mean, are we looking at just a tow fee or?
So there will be a tow fee. It depends on. So I'm not the arresting officer. I'm not the one who stopped you.
Right.
It'll ultimately be up to him if it's impounded for driving on a suspended license without insurance. If that is the case, then it's a $500 administrative fee from the city before the tow fee. I'm not the one who's in charge of making that decision, so that'll be up to the officer who's arrested is. But yeah, that's what you'd be looking at. And then he's gonna meet you. He's gonna meet you back at the station to do the paperwork.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. I mean, I understand it's getting towed.
As I say, we have to. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things. Driving on the roadway without insurance and all that.
I didn't realize it was the registration was suspended. Otherwise, we never would have brought that. The female is there. She has her own vehicle, and we were discussing about maybe bringing hers. It's smaller. It's probably a little bit better on gas, and there was multiple reasons we could have brought hers, but mine's got a little bit more room.
Challenge coins.
Actually, 911 was.
Mind just having a seat for me, sir?
Yeah, Yeah, I don't want you to think I'm trying to give you a hassle.
No, you're not. You being reasonable.
I will be released today.
Yeah. So we're gonna take you back to the station. It's just got to do a couple paperwork and a couple of tickets, and then you'll be released from the station.
They're going to be up here.
Yeah, same time. So
I'm not trying to delay. I'm just trying to figure out because I don't want to get separated from them. You know.
No, and I'll let them know where the police station is. That way they can meet you there, and you'll be able to make phone calls from there too. You can give them a call or whatever, let them know, whatever, if you want to meet them somewhere else or something like that.
My phone, right?
Yeah, we got your phone. You'll be able to look at it to get the numbers off of it. So, yeah. I'll let them know that you'll give them a call, okay?
Have them stay put or whatever. All right. Yeah, I don't want you to think I was trying to delay getting in the car. Like
No. You're fine. You're fine.
The man was charged with impersonating an officer, possession of stolen property, driving with a suspended license, and driving without insurance.
Lay flat.
You guys move the robbers. Put your hands out.
Out.
Put your hands
Hands above
Put your hands out.
Thank you, sir. Stay loud.
I know. I see him.
On April 1st, 2024, police responded to a call about a man who appeared to be in a police uniform and claimed to be an officer, going house to house. An on-site officer came to investigate.
Hey. Hey, stop running. 22, I have one male black and all black running northbound. running! Joliet, please! .22, he just ran between two houses. Eastbound. He's wearing all black and he's about 5'5". .22, coming to the alley. He's hiding under a truck. Show me your hands!
Once the man realized the real police were there looking for him, he had another plan. Little did he know, hiding from the police wasn't going to solve anything, and his actions would come with a price.
Come out from under the truck. We can clearly see you under there. Roll out from under the truck.
Hands? Right now. Hands up. I want to see your hands. Hands above your head. Listen to me.
Okay,
hands,
well then roll out from under the truck.
Hands above your head. Right now. Sir. I didn't know it was you guys. Hands above your head. I thought it was you guys. Keep rolling.
Is he rolling now?
Yeah, he's rolling. Keep rolling and keep your hands where I can see them. Roll.
Can you go
Keep
to the
your
car?
hands
Did you see
where I
that
can
car?
see them. Show us your hands.
Yeah.
He's
Did
got a
you
holster.
get close to it?
Bill.
Yeah, it drove
He has
by
a
me.
holster?
It drove by
Go
my
back to your
car's like
Hands
go
up.
back to your car and see if it came on your.
my.
Lay flat. Lay flat.
Put your hands out.
Out.
Put your hands.
Hands above your head.
hands out.
Thank you, sir. Stay loud.
He's had a holster.
I know. I see him.
All right. Keep the gun.
I'm not.
Yeah, please don't shoot
Behind
me.
you.
I know. I see you
They
there.
tried to rob us.
I see everybody. I'm fine. I got it.
They tried to rob us, sir. They tried to rob us.
Go back to your car and try and see if you can get that Audi on your.
Okay.
Where did you hold on? Where did you see him walking through though? We need to make sure.
I saw him running from the house.
He's got a holster though. I want to make sure he didn't do something.
Ow.
So what traffic?
Ow.
You're good for a minute?
Yeah.
20, I'm at 605.
I don't know. You guys was the police. So you guys was the robbers. Wow.
23, is K9 available? K9.
Alright. Are you gonna stand up?
Yes, sir. Can I get a medic? They beat me.
What?
The guy that's trying to rob us.
What
They
happened?
beat us. I don't know. It was just. I was gonna leave the house and.
Catch your
They
breath,
just-
speak clearly. This is ridiculous. Catch your breath.
They just came in, man.
Where do you live at?
I don't have a house now.
You go for a second?
Yeah, I'm good.
Can you get my ring, sir?
What?
My ring.
Your what?
My ring.
Where?
Right there.
What finger does it go on?
Thank you.
Where's Where's this at?
Oh, it's somewhere in the house. I don't have. It's not mine.
Well, it's laying right next to you. I literally saw it on you. It's not stay doing this. Sir.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, well, you are because you just lied to me. I saw it on you.
During questioning, he fumbled to justify his actions, but his aggressive demeanor and appearance kept everyone on edge, emphasizing the seriousness of what had occurred.
You got a little text from us, though?
Yeah.
No? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is.
23 K9, where you want? I'm in.
Wearing all black with a tattoo vest. Look goofy as hell.
Hello.
5 in the morning, you doing...
Hello.
Bro, I'm trying to go home. I'm tired. What you going on for? Oh, you know what? You got the black Air Force.
Yeah.
On. That's
why I know. What's your...
Huh?
What are you doing over here?
I told you, hanging out.
Hanging out. With a holster and a bulletproof vest.
I don't know, we've been having thoughts that they're gonna rob us.
Okay, we'll find out. Cause you want to do goofy show on a Monday morning.
No, I'm thinking about the group chat.
Oh,
sorry. Sorry.
Nah, it is really funny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
20 from 12.
The seriousness call is something I think about.
Hey. Is there other people with you? Don't to us. Ask me yes or no. Is there other people with you?
In the house, yeah.
There's other people in the house.
They never called the police though?
Are you the only person in your group? Or is there more?
How many more people in the house?
10-4, they're claiming the police because they just got out.
No, I'm talking about me, the girl. He was just hanging out, man. No, our son. Oh, and I think like three guys just came in. They knocked and because I guess they thought I had a weapon or something, but I didn't.
Joe's
I
also
just
out there. Why
pretended to
don't we
be
go
like,
to K9 in first?
so I can scare them. Can I get him back? Please.
As the man was placed in handcuffs, the drama was not over yet. To prove his cunning and try to get out of the situation, he pulled another trick.
You saying you're shot? All right. So
I'm
don't
not
say
sure,
you're hurt
sir.
all over.
Maybe grazed. I don't know, man. You're medic, man.
You're saying you think you're shot?
I don't know, sir.
10-4-1. Go ahead.
Check
They have vents for that all. You can try to find a plate. If you can please work
head.
on it.
Just the head?
Yeah,
your head's fine.
Okay, go ahead with it.
You got a bump.
Union P12 for 8 Adam F frame 5X X-ray J John A.
What's your last name?
Huh?
What's your last name? How do you spell that?
R-E.
First name?
Amir, I-M-E-R.
I-M-E-R?
Yeah.
What address do you stay on?
What?
What's the address on your license?
I don't have an address.
What do you don't have an address on your state ID?
I don't even have a state ID. No papers, nothing.
You have nothing.
So where are you from? Where you reside at right now?
Chicago.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Can I please get a medic, sir?
For what?
What do you mean for what?
For what?
Dude.
You're telling me you're shot, you're not.
Dude, I've been beaten by these guys. I don't know who the are, okay? I'm asking for a medic, please.
For what?
My jaw, my head hurts, man. Hey, can I please get a medic?
For what?
Please, man. My head. My head.
You know what the homeowners are.
Dude, sit up. We're playing this game.
No. Oh, no. Please give me a medic. Please. I'm asking for a medic.
The officer called the medical assistant to evaluate him, but the trouble just wouldn't end. Instead of realizing the mistake he made, his behavior was not helping.
Please, I need a medic, man. Look at my head, man. Look at my head, man.
Your head's not that bad.
Yes.
Grab a seat. We're gonna wait for the medic in here. I don't
Okay.
any favors you're trying to ask me for, you're not gonna get.
I'm trying to tell you, sir.
Well, you're not telling me the truth. You're telling me you're shot. You're not shot.
Okay, well,
So the lying isn't gonna get you.
okay, sure. I've been.
I know you.
I don't know if it was a shotgun, whatever, but they beat me with it.
Why?
What?
Why?
I don't know, man.
So some random people just came up and beat you. But you said
Hold
you stay in Chicago. What are you doing down here?
Up.
Yeah, why are you from Chicago? That's all black in Joliet wearing a security vest. With a duty holster.
You just said
with no gun in it. Everything comes to light eventually. So
I'm
it's up
sorry,
to you.
he's not alive, man. They came into the house. It looked like they knew them. I don't know. Huh?
Where do you stay at?
I don't have a home right now.
Okay, where were
I'm
you at?
homeless. Man, please, give me the ambulance, Goose.
You got his name, young MC? 31 has his name. It should be in the call. It should be in the call right here.
Please, man. Please give me a... I've been asking for an ambulance, please.
Well, they're already here.
Are you dying?
I don't feel like...
You okay?
We checked if he has any like gunshot wounds. He's good. Yeah, he's good.
Maybe they beat me.
They beat
Who
you?
beat you? Some big guy, like taller than you, man.
Where do you live at?
In Chicago.
What brings you to Joliet?
I just told you, man.
You didn't tell us.
How many times you gonna ask me?
I never talked to you before. Do I know?
Well, ask an officer. I don't know. They beat me.
They had them black horses too. God.
With a Versace belt and a gold chain.
They had them black horses, bro.
I don't know what he gonna do with this vest, bro. What are you doing, working out?
Yeah.
No, it's a security vest, bro.
Oh, security, it's a maintenance.
That's what you told me. It was a security
That's what
vest.
I do.
Bro, this ain't no security desk.
It's not a vest.
He's dressed in all black too. Look at that.
Black Air Force Energy too.
Bro, Black Force Energy. Look at that Black Force.
Pretty suspicious.
Yeah, the cool cars don't have
He's
them.
complaining of head pain. Claiming to be shot. Checked and he's not shot. Outsmart. But complaining of pain all over.
Alright, well, stand up. Let's go.
Let's go. Stand up. Come on.
The man was charged with 2 counts of home invasion and 2 counts of unlawful possession of a weapon by a felon. In our next case, when fake cops think they can get away with it, real officers are there to make sure the joke's on them.
Why don't you put your right foot in front of your left foot like this, hands at your sides, stand like that for me.
Officers were called to investigate a man impersonating a police officer on March 29th, 2024, and things changed when the officer arrived to investigate.
Towards home, so I'd appreciate it if you or the next deputy would take it. What you see here is exactly what I've been watching the whole time. I've just been standing there.
Part of it?
So that guy over there reported him crashing into this trailer, saw him drive up. He's sitting here with his eyes closed, but he's making some drunk movements. Yep, and I think damage to the trailer, so I think it's Mark. But we'll just watch him for a second. He's not in any danger, so just watch his behavior. I'm gonna start looking, I'm gonna look around with my flashlight, make sure there's no weapon he can grab. But he's wearing a police jersey, like a uniform jersey. He's got a patrol bag in the back. I don't see any weapons he can grab. His insurance is on the passenger side.
To understand the situation, an officer first spoke with a witness, piecing together the events leading up to the encounter.
I'm fine.
Can you tell me what you saw?
Yeah, I was sitting over there, just about 2 spots over from where he said.
In your car?
In my car, waiting to go to work.
Yeah.
Guy pulls up and he stops about right here.
Okay.
And he's got his light shined right in my window.
So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's somebody I'm working with being funny, you know. Sure. So we sit there for a couple minutes. Finally I went, what the hell? So I figured, I'll just go around park on the other side of him.
Yeah.
So I went out and went around the other side of him. As I go around the other side of him, I went down there behind that tractor and turned around and faced back. Yeah. As I did, he drove into the front of that trailer.
You're kidding.
No, you can see the front of his car. You can see it hung up when he backed off of it. Yeah. So he rolls his window down. Well, first I tap on his window. I thought maybe he stroke, heart attack, something like that, you know. Sure. Hey, you all right? Yeah, I'm okay. And he reaches over into his glove box. He pulls out his insurance. And he starts. I says, wait, I'm not the police, man. I just, you know, you just ran into this guy's trailer. Oh, well, yeah. Like that, you know, and I was like, okay, so I went back, got in my car, and pulled over here. So I thought, man, I better call the police. So I called you guys.
Thank you.
And everything from that point.
After he hit it, did he back around and
he
go to where he was?
And he turned right around and parked right there.
When attention turned to the suspect, his words began to reveal a story far more concerning than anyone expected.
What's going on this morning?
Unregulated aggression.
What?
Unregulated aggression.
Okay. How'd you end up here?
I was just going for a drive.
Going for a drive? Where are you from?
Trevor.
What's that?
Trevor.
Trevor City? Okay. Where do you live at?
Jack's Trail.
Jack's Trail? Okay. So you're going for a drive. Where'd you go?
Just around.
Just around? Okay. Do you know what time it is right now?
I couldn't tell you that. Sounds better than 9.
Okay. What time did you leave your house?
Late.
Late? Do you know what time?
Oh, 200.
What's that?
Oh, 200.
Okay. All right, and you didn't have a destination? You're just going for a drive? Okay. Do you know how you got here? Okay. Did you drive here?
Yeah.
Have you had anything to drink tonight? No? No drinking? Using any other drugs or medication?
Besides the venlafaxine, no.
The what?
The venlafaxine?
What's that?
The drug kids want to get, you know?
Okay. Venlafaxine? What's that do?
It's the weight loss pill that's amphetamine.
Okay.
It cuts down on the need to. You feel full. You feel more full when you get.
Okay, so it's a dietary pill?
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, you're not taking or using any other medications or anything like that?
Correct.
Okay. So, do you remember pulling into this parking lot at all?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay. Did you strike anything in this parking lot?
I did.
What'd you hit?
A trailer.
A trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd that happen?
I asked him, I was like, well, the gentleman answered me, said, I'm not worried about the doing at all on my equipment. Just what's going on with your car.
Okay. What's with the uniform? Can you keep your hands out of your pockets for me? Thank you. Is that your shirt?
So it's my best friend's shirt.
Your best friend's shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you wearing your best friend's shirt?
Because I am incredibly proud of what he has accomplished.
Okay. Did you go anywhere else this evening?
No.
You didn't go to any other facilities or make contact with any other people this evening on your drive?
No.
As the officer moved in to assess the scene, subtle signs emerged that hinted at the true state of the man, leaving an uneasy tension in the air.
I want you to stand with your hands at your sides, like this. All right. See my finger?
Yes.
Okay. So, without moving your head, just using your eyes, I want you to follow my finger, okay?
Okay.
Do you use any marijuana or tea or anything like that?
I have to had a panic attack, and I don't think I
Did you use any of that tonight?
Not tonight.
Not tonight? Okay. I'm just going to do one thing just to look at your eyes real quick again, okay?
Yes, please.
Alright. See my finger? Alright, so what it's going to do is make a loop, come back, and then follow it all the way to the tip of your nose, okay? Do you understand that? I'm going to do that a couple more times, okay? Okay. And then I'm just going to go up, okay? So follow my finger still, just like you were before.
The suspect struggled to complete the test, worsening his situation and raising further questions about his condition.
You said you can walk pretty good, so what I want you to do, why don't you put your right foot in front of your left foot like this, hands at your sides, stand like that for me. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate a couple things, try not to lean on the car. Do not leave that position until I tell you to do so, do you understand that? Okay, so what I want you to do, when I tell you to begin, is I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, touching heel to toe like this. You're going to take 9 steps in a straight line, turn around in a small series of motions. I'll demonstrate for you, okay? It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. You're counting out loud. Once you get to 9, you're going to take a series of small steps, and you're going to count back. 1, 2, 3, counting out loud all the way to 9. Do you understand that test?
I understand the test.
Okay, you may begin.
I'm gonna fail this test every time.
Okay. Do you want to try and complete the test?
For sure, I'll try to complete it.
Okay.
I'm not refusing in any way.
Okay. I don't want you to fall down.
Taking anything else today? Any other drugs or anything like that? Because I don't want you to overdose on us. Okay? Are you on anything else?
No, we can go to the hospital, get a blue draw, and...
Okay. Are you diabetic at all?
No.
Okay. Hemophilia, anything like that? Any blood disorders?
Blood pressure medicine.
Okay.
But
all right. So I'm going to try and demonstrate one more thing for you real quick, okay?
Yep.
So what I want you to do is stand at hands at your sides like this. And then don't start until I tell you to start.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, we're not even going to... I don't want you to fall down, so why don't you lean on my hood again so I don't have you falling down in the parking lot, okay? You said that you have an associate's degree, so you know your numbers, 1 through 100? Okay. Can you tell me a number between 19 and 17?
19 and 17, 18.
Okay. All right. And then can you, without singing, can you say the alphabet starting on the letter A and ending on the letter M?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Okay.
Despite insisting he was fine, the officer prepared for the final step, a decisive action that would reveal the truth in a tense, undeniable moment.
Can't pass that walk and run test.
Well, if you haven't had anything to drink like you're telling me, then this is going to tell me that you have blown zeros and haven't had anything to drink.
Blowing zeros.
Just give me a second. Hopefully it's warm enough.
Alright, so just take a good breath, put your lips on the straw and blow out. Keep going,
Okay. So, you said you took some prescription medications. What are those for?
Phentermine. It's weight loss. It's amphetamine.
Okay. Does that affect your driving? Are you supposed to drive a vehicle when you're using that?
They say to like see how you adapt to driving on it. I have been on it for months, so I can kind of tell what. And yes,
are you taking it as prescribed?
That one no.
How many did you take today?
Three or four.
3 or 4? And what's your prescription amount that you're supposed to take? It's a sleeping pill, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to take 1? Okay. Do you think that's affected your ability to drive a motor vehicle?
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely.
Okay.
And for that reason alone, I don't think I keep up.
Okay.
Everything go on, but I really did everything you do.
Well, I'm trying to make sure that you don't have a medical condition that I should be concerned with or something else that's going on that's preventing you from being able to drive this vehicle.
Once the assessment was complete, the officer acted immediately, taking control of the situation and addressing the threat posed by the suspect.
So, just based on my investigation right now and what I'm seeing with you, I have concerns that you're operating this vehicle under the influence of your prescription medications. And to make sure that that's not the case, I am going to take you to Munson to get a blood draw, okay? So you're under arrest for operating under the influence right now until we can figure out what else is going on, okay?
Right now, you're just
again, we're completing an investigation.
Just completing our investigation. You're not convicted of anything at this time. Okay?
One in custody. Can you check for how many crimes?
Alright, just loosen your hands, okay? Is there anything in your vehicle that we should be concerned with? Alright, I'm gonna have you step this way, okay? Can I squeeze by you quick? Careful. Alright, just turn right here. Okay, turn right here. I'm just gonna pat you down, make sure you don't have anything on you. Is there anything in your pockets gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me in any way? No.
It happens over and over.
What's that?
It's like it seems as though it's
my key fob's not working.
I have 8 years clean, you know.
Okay. Alright, just take a seat, okay? Again, we're just completing an investigation right now, okay? Take a deep breath, take a seat.
It's nothing about you at all.
Can you turn around and just sit down? You got it? Alright, just sit tight for me, okay? I'll move my car.
The man was charged with impersonating a police officer and driving under the influence. Our next suspect reminds us that authority is never worth it, especially when your victim's limitations are painfully obvious.
So now you're going to be charged, okay, with concealing identity, resisting officers, okay?
No,
And you're going to be trespassed so you can never come back here again, okay?
On August 19th, 2022, an Albuquerque police officer contacted a disabled man after he was trying to purchase from a local store.
All I gotta have is just permission that you guys want to stop. He said counted it. He's trying to make sure that like it looks like he's doing something. He's just trying to kill time. And maybe like 2 weeks.
Now, how did you guys? They have that new show for SO, like SO's on the show now.
I'd get in so much trouble. They put him with me for one night and I'd get in trouble. Oh, well, you gotta turn that off and we're not getting in the car. Can't have the camera. You guys make good. Gotcha, you took too long. Go ahead and pick your money up. Go ahead and grab all your money. Let's walk out, okay? Take your money out. Do you want to walk us to walk you out or do you want to walk us out? Go ahead and put your money out there. I'm going to move this mic, okay? You're coming with us, okay? You gotta go. Gotcha. Take your money out. You're coming with us now, okay? So go ahead and grab your money, sir. We'll be walking out, okay? Go ahead and pick your money out. So we're going to grab your money out for you. Do you want to walk us to walk you out or you want us leaving, okay? Put your money out, okay? You're going to issue this criminal trespass that says you can't come back to the city, okay?
I was just getting my money out because I just was getting
Go ahead and grab your money, sir. Well, here's your money. Put it in your pouch.
Can I please
Go ahead and grab the money for you, okay?
Can I please I got all the money.
Even though he stated his disability, the officer tried to enforce the law without ignoring the consequences. A desperate move quickly turned the situation upside down.
Walk down, okay? You're going to be out there. That's okay. Come back and walk down, okay?
I'm calling 911. I was just getting money out. I don't want to lose it. I got my I'm calling 911. No. I'm calling 911.
That's okay. Walking out. We'll just grab you.
I got my no,
Sit down, man.
I did do this.
We're not playing with you, man. Sit down.
I'm calling 911. No.
Try to hit any of us,
I
okay?
ain't hitting anyone. You're insulting me.
Alright, good idea, any man? We'll just grab you, man.
I'm not giving you any idea.
You're not identifying yourself into arrest, okay? This is going to be...
No, you're not police.
Yes, we are.
I criminalize your security.
Don't try to hit any of us, okay?
I ain't hitting
What's your name, man?
anyone.
Just sit down.
You're insulting me.
Alright, you got an ID, any man?
I'm not giving you any idea.
If you don't identify yourself, you're under arrest, okay? Which is it going to be?
You're not police.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
We're out
we are.
here.
No, you're not. You're security.
No, you got your pen and pad?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So what's your name, man?
None of your business.
Alright, then you're under arrest. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back. Refusing to identify yourself, correct?
Who you calling, man? You ain't even
He's
pressed
calling
call
911. That's what he said anyway. So yeah, just go ahead and put him in handcuffs because he's refusing to identify himself.
Okay, hold on.
I was just paying. I was just had my stuff locked in my family pack, and the security guards came, and I didn't take more time than anyone else. The other ones before me.
So now you're going to be charged, okay, with concealing identity, resisting officers, okay?
No,
And you're going to be trespassed, so you can never come back here again, okay?
Stand
up.
No, that's not right. I was just paying my things. And I didn't know you were police officers.
Yes, we told you that already.
I didn't see your badge.
Okay, well, we told you, right?
You
We all have badges. It's not our fault you didn't look, man.
We identified
Security
ourselves.
guards say they're police officers
We
all the
identified
time.
ourselves as Albuquerque Police.
Let's
We
go
had
ahead
a
and get
reason
him
to talk to you.
stood up and search.
The reason to talk to you was they didn't want you in there no
man.
more, okay? So we have the reason.
Despite the man pleading his innocence, the officer continued with the arrest, unaware that his actions would become his worst nightmare.
We're gonna help you stand up. We're gonna put you in that patrol unit over there, okay? Sound good?
No, it don't sound
Well, that's what's gonna happen.
good. Hey,
Stand up.
I didn't do nothing.
Come on.
Go ahead and stand up, man. Take a step for me and stand up.
No, because I ain't do nothing. 911, help me, please.
No one's on the phone, man.
I think there are police officers right there.
No,
I didn't see their badge. I didn't know they're police officers.
Well, everything's on camera, just so you know. Everything is being recorded by our on-body recording devices, okay? So it's going to show that we identified ourselves as Albuquerque police. We told you that why they didn't want you in there anymore. You became very resistant in the store and out
No,
here.
I didn't.
We asked your name.
Okay,
sir. Well, you know what? I'm done explaining. I'm done explaining to you. That's fine. I'm done explaining to you. That's fine. You're under arrest.
Because I didn't think you were. No, that one, my bag is even my
They gotta
own.
come off, man.
You can't take them to jail with you.
Did they come off at all?
Probably in the back. They're tied.
I didn't do
You're gonna have to cut them off.
nothing.
You got a knife?
I have a knife.
No, you better not take
We're gonna have to get him standing up, though. I'm not gonna.
Can you stand up, man? Are you gonna work with us at all? Because we gotta stand you up. You're under arrest. Okay, that's not changing now.
For what?
Concealing identity, resisting officers. Okay.
I didn't know you were police officers. How can
I told you.
conceal?
That's your own fault. You didn't listen. Okay. I can't help you with that. You don't want to listen. But
I didn't believe you were police officers.
Stand up. Well, you didn't believe us.
You
Doesn't
look
matter.
like security
Let's
guards.
go over here.
No.
Don't resist anymore. Stop.
Just walk, man.
No.
Just walk.
No.
All right, we gotta search you. Okay.
You
got anything on you that's gonna poke us, cut us, or hurt us?
Yeah, I got a couple of knives.
You got a couple of knives on you?
Yeah.
Got any needles?
I didn't do nothing. I was just about to pay my money in the automated system. I was putting my money in, and you came into, and you pulled me out. You without even identifying you, and then you
can't separate right now. Remember, the subject's highway 39.
later you said you were
All
a
right, sir.
police officer.
Don't make movements, man.
That's all I'm gonna Gotta get those bags off you, man, okay?
I couldn't take them off. I'm the only one that could take them off.
So far, the officer wouldn't take anything the man was saying, and procedures weighed on the entire situation. But do you think what the officer did was really necessary?
We told you who we were.
I got security guard tell me they were police.
Well, then, sorry those security guards told you that, but they...
We are actual law enforcement officers, okay, man?
Yeah,
Just
I
because
didn't
not to
believe
believe
you
us doesn't
because
matter. Separate your feet. So, let me ask you this. You know we're cops now, right? Do you want to identify yourself?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Do you have an ID anywhere? Where's your ID at?
Yes, one.
What's your name? Tell me your name. You gonna
separate
tell me anything, man?
Not till I get a lawyer.
Well,
I have to say anything.
well, you have to identify yourself still.
No, I have the right to remain silent.
Not when it comes to your name.
No, that's
You do, but that's why now you're going to jail for concealing identity, right?
You're gonna have to get into this one, boys. It's all tied up, man.
Okay.
Or better yet, kind of see it.
Yeah.
He just does that trash in the ground.
But that's not trash. That's important paper. And I need my paper.
All right, you know what? Put your chest here.
No, you're damaging my property.
That's fine, man. Like I said, we can't get them off of you. We have to cut them off.
I couldn't get them off myself. Just let me.
This one's right here.
Just let me take it off myself. Just let me take it off myself. Will you please? Will you let me take it off myself? Will you let me take it off myself?
We're gonna get it off. Calm down.
Tied. See, I cut it.
I will take it off myself.
Once handcuffs come on, you're gonna try to run, and then we're gonna, it's gonna be worse.
No, I'll take it off with handcuffs.
You just give me the money, man.
No, I ain't giving you my money. My money is my private property.
We're gonna take it. You're under arrest. You're not gonna be able to go to the jail with your money.
I'm gonna get gloves.
Yeah.
No,
You gotta go to jail with the money.
I can go to jail.
Stop. Yeah, stop.
So stop trying to put it away, man.
I
You got me?
Separate your feet.
It's my money.
That's fine, then clutch in your hand, but stop trying to reach into your pocket.
Cell phone. Other cell phone, huh?
I didn't do nothing.
We told you what's going on. Stop.
I didn't
I'm
know
done
that.
with you. Stop.
You didn't explain it.
Separate your feet.
You didn't show me your bag.
I didn't have to. We identified ourselves.
You did that.
Well, we are cops, so we are police officers, so
You didn't
that don't
give me
matter.
any proof. You didn't show me
You don't
your
need
bag.
proof. We told you who we were.
I got security guard tell me they were police.
Well, then, sorry those security guards told you that, but
We are actual law enforcement officers. Okay, man?
Just
concerned about the belief you.
What started as a routine contact remained unresolved and later drew scrutiny, raising questions about how the officers handled the situation.
Unless your name's Matthew.
What's your name?
Is it Matthew McCannis? Ooh, that sounds like a name.
And then I'm a good Christian and I love America's laws because
Well, I hope
they
your
keep
name's
us
Matthew,
safe.
otherwise you're getting charged with trafficking because this is a lot of drugs.
Face this way.
That is prescription drugs.
Yours?
This way.
You guys, my name.
Face the wall, or face this.
So he's
Look
Matthew.
at yourself.
Hey, well, I think his name's Matthew.
Yeah, I'm a good Christian and conservative.
Okay, you know what, man?
And
We're sorry, but we tried our hardest to make this easy. You made it super tough on everyone.
I thought you were security guard.
Alright. Good.
Yeah,
my side's good. I don't know.
My side's good.
Cool.
You want to take his belt?
Well, we identified
take his belt?
Yeah, we're gonna take your belt's gonna come off, okay? For the jail purposes. Go ahead, pull it. Right.
My pants will fall down.
Your pants are gonna. Do you want to leave it on until we get to jail?
I got his ID for us.
Okay. Go to run in. Alright. Hey, unlock your car too.
Give me my papers.
Okay, we will. Hold on.
Yeah, take out my papers. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. They just didn't want me there, and then
Look, man, I told you.
Former Albuquerque Police Department officer Kenneth Skeens was later terminated. The New Mexico Attorney General filed criminal charges alleging he unlawfully arrested a customer inside an Albuquerque Target store. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.